Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another DC Multiverse action figure review by McFarlaneToys. We're looking at the Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods movies Shazam figure. Gotta give a big thanks to McFarlaneToys for sending out this sample to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from McFarlaneToys, be sure to check them out in the description below. And I am liking the fact that I'm seeing interchangeable hands over here with the figure. I'm seeing that more and more with the McFarlaneToys figures, and I am very excited for this movie. I loved the first Shazam movie. I also loved Black Adam. But Shazam, I feel like that's one of the most underrated DCEU movies. You know, I rewatched it recently and just loved it. Anyway, on the side it says Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and then on the back you get some nice looking artwork. I do dig that, zap in the bicep. Anyway, not much more on the top, not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your McFarlaneToys figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Shazam! Alright, I gotta say I am already really digging this figure a lot. There's some really cool stuff going on over here. I already mentioned I like the accessories. I have a minor gripe, but anyway, there may be a couple other minor gripes, but for the most part, I am pretty excited about this figure. Let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Shazam. So you get your standard issue DC Multiverse stand, you get the trading card over here, which doesn't look too bad at all, and then there's a read-up over here on the back. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause it right now. And then we get these two Thunderbolt effects, which look fantastic. I really like both of them. Can be tricky getting them wrapped around the wrist and wrapped around the fingers. I recommend wrapping this loop around a finger or two, and then using this to go around the wrist. Then you have fisted hands right here and wide open hands. I love that we're getting even sets of interchangeable hands from McFarlaneToys. It just makes me really happy. One thing to warn you of is be careful with the wrists. I almost snapped a peg, but it's still there. It just kind of bent on me a little bit, but it's doing okay, and it didn't break, so I'm really happy about that. Feels like the plastic is solid, but you can get that little hole wrapped around the thumb or the finger. I recommend going with the finger first, though. See, that just seems to be a little bit more of a stable hold to me. I gotta say, I 100% love this head sculpt. It looks just like Zachary Levi to me. I think McFarlaneToys absolutely nailed it. The DC Multiverse Shazam figure from Mattel wasn't bad either, but out of the two of them, I don't know. This is the better head sculpt in my opinion. Let me know which one you like more, but damn, this came out really good. I like how the hair looks and everything, and I really like how the suit came out. I like the color variation that we're seeing right over here with the logo. Sculpted details look really good over here. And I really like how the reds look, and you have some variety, not a whole ton, and the gold and silver paint apps look really good right over here too. I like how the joints are sculpted so they don't look all big and bland out of nowhere. That's really good. Feel like they've been working on that over at McFarlane, so I like that a lot. Belt looks solid. You have the red coming along the side right over there. You can see pins. I've accepted that with the McFarlaneToys figures. And then you can see that we have some nice gold detail right here going throughout the bottom of the cape. No shadowing effect at all on the figure. That'd be nice to see. I always like shadowing effect. And then here's looking at the back of the figure over here. So you have that red paint on the sides. And the boots look really good. A little on the oversized side, I think, but I still really like them a lot. And I like how they've sculpted these joints. Again, we don't have big, weird, round, flat pieces anymore. I think that looks great, man. I love the silver paint in between the gold right there. Really impressive looking. And you do get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So I'm very happy with the articulation. You can move the head up pretty far. I do like that. And you can move the head downward. You get side-to-side motion and good head pivoting. You have butterfly joints over here, and then you can shift them up and down a little bit. Shoulders will move outward about that far. You can move them inward, rotate a full 360. You have bicep swivel, and you have the double jointed elbows that bend in all the way, and then you have the pin wrist situation right here, so you can get that facing any direction you want. You have a diaphragm joint right here, diaphragm pivot, crunches forward, back. Same thing with the waist swivel pivoting, so with both joints he'll move forward that much, with both joints he'll move back that much. Hips do move outward that much, and they are a bit hindered, but you can get them kicking forward pretty far and back a bit. No real upper thigh cut, wish they would add that. And then you have the double jointed knees, no boot rotation. I do notice that this isn't lining up perfectly with the knees. I should have mentioned that earlier, but I feel like the boots don't line up. And you can see that over here and over here. So I wish we got boot rotation, but you do get ankle rotation. You have beautiful ankle pivot. You can move the ankles down, up, and we do get the toe articulation. How to measure out this Shazam figure. Am I the only one who still wants to call him Captain Marvel? Anyway, he is standing just a little over 7.5 inches tall. Then I only have a couple of size comparisons for you guys over here. I had to bring out this Black Adam figure and put him next to Shazam. I don't know if we'll ever see these two fight each other on the big screen. It looks like we may, or looks more likely we won't. I don't know, but I'd love to see it. I liked his movie. It has to happen. Come on, please. And then for a Shazam comparison, you can see we have the DC Essentials Shazam from the comics, or Captain Marvel, and then we have the Shazam movie Part 1 figure right over here from Mattel. And I also have this comic version that I need to open and review still, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think this is the best Shazam figure I have in my collection for right now. I don't know. We'll see what happens if I open this one right here. I also have the King Shazam I haven't opened yet. Maybe I'll do a double Shazam video. Whoa, two Shazams, one video. Then for a movie Captain Marvel figure comparison, I still see him as Captain Marvel in my head. But yeah, there's your two Captain Marvels. I know they're trying to avoid the confusion, but hey, I just had to try to ruin it and mix it all up again. Then here's Shazam next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, wait, I thought you were Captain Marvel, or Ms. Marvel. Or no, wait, Shazam now, but not Captain Marvel, and definitely not Ms. Marvel? I don't even know! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos. And again, I really enjoyed this figure a lot. I do notice the improvements coming from McFarlaneToys. I saw some things here that I've been complaining about, that I've wanted to see improvements with, and we're getting them with this figure at least. The interchangeable hands. I like that the pinned joints aren't as noticeable. They don't stick out to me. I think they work with the figure very well. There may be some stiffness over there, so heating up those joints would help. I like that the plastic is durable, so while I was scared for a moment and I didn't have anything break on me, I was happy about that. So that's another point right there. I'm just really pleased with the likeness, the aesthetics, the articulation. My gripes are minimal. I don't really have any serious gripes with this figure, and at the price point of $20, 25 tops, I'm gonna give this Shazam figure a sud rating of and I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,